Okay, today our learning target, our first of our percentages unit is I can relate fractions, decimals, and percents. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to try and make the connection between all three. Now the only one of these that is new to you is percentages or percents. So right here you see an image. I know it is a little bit blurry, but you see 100 beads. We know that there are 100 and 38 of them are red. So it says right here our directions are to express 38 out of 100 as a fraction, a decimal, and a percent. So these first two should be review for you. We're going to do a fraction first, 38 out of 100. So that means our denominator is going to be 38 and our numerator is going to be 100. Check that out if you read that, 38 hundredths or 38 out of 100. Okay, next we're going to do that as a decimal. So a little decimal place value chart might help here. I'm just going to make one real quick. I am going to be doing, whenever we do fractions and percentages and decimals, not whenever we do fractions, but percentages are always out of 100. So we're going to look here at our tenths place, TNTHS, and here at our hundredths place. Okay, so the last number has to go here because we are doing out of 100. So when I go to write that, I'm going to write 38 and then check it out, read that decimal out loud. Remember, we read the place value name of our last digit. So decimal place, 38, and last hundredths. Yep, that checks out, that works, okay? Now this part is new for you. And this is writing these as a percent. So first thing I'm going to do is write my little percentage sign. You can write that before or in front of your or after your number. It doesn't really matter. And you can kind of connect this line, this slanted line, and the circle, or you can write it like this. Or you could just write a slash and your two circles, percentage. Now percents are always out of 100. So it's nice that our 38 hundredths is 38 out of 100. We don't have to do any transitioning there. So I'm just going to write that as a percent. 38% of those are red. Okay, let's go on to our next slide. And here we have to do some counting. So this is a hundreds flat we see right here. And so I'm just going to count my rows of 10 first. So 1, 2, so 10, 20, 30, 40. And then it looks like we have 2 here, so that means 8. So not 11,118, but I counted 4 tens and 8. So 48 parts out of 100, equal parts are shaded. I'm going to put that as a fraction. Blank out of 100 of the large squares shaded. So 48 out of 100 of those pieces. And then I'm going to turn that into a percent. Because it's out of 100, I can right away just write 48%. Okay? And then this is going to ask us to do the opposite. So now we're going to look at the part that is not shaded. So you can think about, if we know 48 are shaded, what do we have to add to that to get our total of 100? Or you could also subtract 48 from 100. Or what we could do is go through and count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50. And then 2. 52 of those are not shaded, and translating that into a percent, 52%. Now, if we add up this number and this number, we should get 100%. Okay, now this, you're just going to do the same thing we've done on both of those slides. You're going to express these as percent. So the first one, 72 out of 100. And 61 out of 100. Pretty easy translation today. Okay, we're going to do one more. Now this is backwards, and the nice thing about it is, do you notice that all these denominators are 100, 100, 100, 100? Yep, so all you have to do is translate your numerator into a percent. So 17 out of 100, or 17 hundredths, is 17%.